to Jean's yoga class. We have Mariel here helping me out with filming. We are going to do a few poses today and have some fun and learn a little bit of yoga. So let's start in mountain pose, standing nice and tall. Taking a few nice deep breaths in and a few nice deep breaths out. Slowing things down. Slowing things down. It feels good to slow things down. Just breathe. Breathe it in, breathe it out. And let's start with some sun salutations, some real simple ones. So bring those arms up overhead. If you can touch those hands, touch them. And then a nice big swan dive down. And then lengthen that back. And then bring it down again. You can bend those knees. And then we're going to swan dive those arms back up. And bring those hands back to heart center. Does that feel good? Let's do that again. Bring them on up. And swan dive down. Lengthen through the back. And bring it on down. Oh, bend your knees. And then bring it on up. Can you touch your hands? Touch them, touch them, touch them. And hands come back. And let's do that one more time. Bring it on up. And swan dive down. Stretch your back here. And bring it on down. And bring it on up. And hands come back to heart center. And shake it out. Can you shake it out? Can you shake it out? Things are going on. Shake it on out. Okay. The next one's going to be tree. So where I'm standing, I can see a pine tree, I can see an oak tree, I can see a birch tree, and so there's lots of really fun trees. So we're going to stand on one leg, and we're going to bring up the other foot and put it on your calf. If you're a little wobbly here, you can always put your foot on the ground. And if you're outside, you can look at the trees. You can even zoom in on the tree if you'd like. And breathe. Let's do 3 more nice deep breaths here. You can bring those arms. Let's bring some leaves into those trees for 3. You can look up to the trees for 2. And 1, bring those hands to heart center, and let's shake it out again. Shake, shake, shake. How you doing? Doing okay? All right, other foot. So you can put your foot right on your lower leg, or if you're wobbly, like some trees are, you can touch those toes right to the earth, like a set of roots. And we're going to breathe here. 3. And some leaves for 2. You can look up to the sky for 1. And bring it down and shake it out again. All right. Have you ever heard of downward facing dog? Let's do downward facing dog. So we're gonna put our hands on the ground and we're gonna walk those feet back. You can bend through those knees. We call this walking the dog. You can even bark. Oh, that should feel really good on the back and the legs. And if you want to go crazy, you can bring one leg up and bring it down. And let's bring that other leg up. And bring it down. And let's try to be a still dog. Quiet. one. Oh, let's come onto our knees. We can drop those hips right on back. Do you know what this is called? This is called child's pose. Feels so good on the back, feels so good on the knees. You can rest. This is really good if you have a belly ache too. You can just rest like this. Let it go. That was fun, wasn't it? All right, let's come up on our hands and knees. And we're gonna do a floppy cow. So you're gonna drop that belly down. You can wiggle your little cow tail. Do cows have tails? I think they do. So we're gonna wiggle our little cow tail. And then we're gonna be a scared cat. So bring that back up. Drop the head down. Almost like you have a beach ball underneath you that you don't wanna touch. Or a scared cat that just saw that dog that we just were making. And let's go back to our floppy cow. Moo. Hiss. Moo. And move through that spine. That should feel really good. Oh. Bring it up. Bring it down. And let's bring that back into neutral. Okay. Let's bring that right arm up. How are you doing? Can you balance? If you can balance, let's bring that left leg up. Or that opposite arm, opposite leg. And bring it down. And let's bring that opposite arm up. If you're good here, just stay here. If you're not flopping all over the place. If you can bring that opposite leg up, bring that opposite leg up. How you doing? You doing good? Thumbs up. And let's do that again on each side. Leg up, arm up. If you want to get fancy, you can reach back and touch your toe and bring it out again. And bring it down. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And what do we do if we want to get fancy? Do you remember? Of course you remember. Touch your toe. And bring it out. And bring it down. And let's go back into child's pose again. Do you remember that one? What do I do? Do I come forward like that? No. Do I bring my hips back like this? Yes. That should feel really good. It does for me. Can we walk our hands to one side? Stretch it out. Walk our hands in the middle and to the other side. Stretch it out. And walk our hands in the middle. And let's take 5 breaths, but nice and quiet. All right, coming back up again. Was that good? That felt good, huh? All right, downward facing dog. Remember that one? Ruff, 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 ruff. Oh, it feels good. Okay, we're gonna bring one foot forward in between the hands, and you're gonna bring the arms up overhead for warrior one. Open those fingers, stretch the arms. Bend into that front knee. Ah, what do you see above you? See the sky? Do you see your ceiling? What's up there? Do you see some cobwebs? Are you outside? Do you see a chipmunk? 2 and 1. And let's bring those hands back down again. Back to our downward facing dog. Remember that one? Here we go. Oh, bend those knees, straighten those legs, whatever feels good to you. And then bring that opposite foot up. Bring it on up. You can look up, reach up, bend through that front knee a little bit more. What's up there in the sky? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Superman? 3 and 2 and 1. And let's bring it down and bring that foot back one more time. Downward facing dog. And let's go back into our child's pose. Oh, that feels good. Downward facing dog. You know where we're going. And walk those feet up right behind your hands. And let's go into standing forward fold. What do you think standing forward fold is? Standing forward fold. So we're just going to stand. Get your clothes ready, because sometimes yoga gets your clothes all goofy. And then we're going to go in and just standing forward fold. Soften the knees if you'd like. You can hold elbow to elbow. You can put your hands on something if need be. Keep those knees soft. Dangle the head. And let it go. And let's soften our knees and roll it back up. Alright, let's swing a little bit and get some energy in the back. Swing it around. Swing it around. If you're doing this with your brother or your sister, you don't want to hit anybody now. Maybe just a little bit though, right? You swing it up. Okay. We're going to go back to the top, remember? So back into mountain pose. Nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. Hands up over the head. Big swan dive down. Lengthen here. Bring it down again. Big swan dive back up. Swan dive back up. Do swans do this? I don't really think so. And then hands back to heart center. All right, let's do let's do 2 seated postures. So I'm gonna sit down on the mat and I'm gonna do seated forward fold. So I did standing forward fold, so this is seated forward fold. So I'm gonna come over, if you can grab onto your feet, grab onto your feet. And we're dropping our head and letting it go. 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. This is called cobbler's pose because years ago they used to make shoes, and this is how the shoemaker would make the shoes. He would sit on a bench like this and have a shoe stand and sew the shoes. So it's called cobbler's pose. And we're bringing our body over, dropping the head. Breathe. Three, 2, and 1. And roll it up. We're going to do one pop posture on our back, and then we'll go into Shavasana, or corpse pose. I know that's a funny name for a pose, but we need to act like a dead person. It's true. Okay, onto our backs. Our knees come into our chest. And cross the ankles if you want, not cross them if you don't want. And we're going to lower those knees down to one side and just gently twist the spine. If anything hurts, you can go back off. Feels good to me. Does it feel good to you? Oh, my body needed this. 2 and 1, and bring those knees up, and we're going to go to the other side. You can sigh in yoga. You can go, ah. You want to sigh together? 1, 2, 3. Ah. 2 and 1. Knees come back in again. And let's go into our last posture. Complete rest. And just let it go. So I'm going to get up, but if you want to lay there and take a little nap, this is a great time to take a nap. But I'm going to get up, and then at the end, we say namaste. And namaste means a lot of different things, but it means I'm cool and you're cool too. So, namaste. Thank you. Bye.